Hello guys, it's Anne. So welcome back to my channel. The first video was kind of just a tester to see like what I could do. I don't know, I was like messing around with it and stuff. So you can actually comment on that video now. So yeah. Um Apparently I had the video made for kids. So um apparently that doesn't allow people to comment. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. Also, I want to give a shout out to Scott Coffin because he was my inspiration for doing a Summer Trap fanfic. Um, and it's also a Summer Trap and FNAF gender swap kind of. Um, Mixed in with the fanfic. It's mostly cosplay. Um, because like Summertrap is basically a female version of Springtrap, but with extreme differences. And then we also have Springtrap in the fanfic, so it's not fully gender swap because of that too. And so anything. Yeah. So also these videos will be homemade videos because I don't have like a webcam or any of that stuff, and I'm also really new to YouTube, like doing YouTube videos and stuff, so I apologize for that. And also um, the more I post, some will be much longer than 5 minutes. um, so yeah. Also, you're gonna probably have lots of bloopers to watch, because I've already been through like 5 videos trying to explain her background story, and explain like why I'm doing this and everything. So I'm just very fascinated in Springtrap's backstory, and it's tragic and everything, and so like it's like really cool and stuff. Um, so anyway, that's enough about the channel. Now let's get into some traps. Back, um, kind of backstory. I guess one of the stories of Summer Trap. So this one is kind of how she became, how she got her ears basically, because um, when you notice, she will you won't see her um, with any human ears, and like this is how she met Vincent and how she got her ears. Um, and then the next one I will probably get to you guys is how she made Springtrap, because in this universe of fanfic, um, Summer actually created Springtrap, and Springtrap is not Purple Guy. However, Purple Guy does have a lot to do with Springtrap. I also get inspirations by anime and fanfic that other people do. So yeah, I will shout out to you guys. Also, yeah, I already did my shout out to Scott Coffin. I will do a shout out to YouTubers that I have subscribed to or that I like. Um, I'll probably do 2 shout outs a day, so like 2 shout outs per video, one in the beginning and one in the end. So anyway, so it all basically started after her parents died. When her parents died, she was 8. Summer was 8 years old, and Fred Fredbear, who was named after their father's Victor, their father's idea for one of the animatronics for the restaurant that they were going to create was supposed to be named Fredbear. And so and they were supposed to actually like build Fredbear Fries or Fazbear Fries. I'm sorry, Fazbear Fries. But they died before they could do that, and they were in the process of building a family diner and stuff. And so Fred is 10 years older than Summertrap, so while Summer was still 8, Fred was 18, so he was entering adulthood when he lost his parents, and Summer couldn't take care of herself, so he decided to move into the restaurant, and it ended up to be Fredbear's family diner instead of Fazbear Fries, which is their parents. That was her parents' vision. Fredbear wanted it to be more personal, and it was from Fazbear, so and he also wanted it to go to Summer instead of him, because he wasn't really into like life. He was kind of an emo boy at the beginning, and like he was like, I don't want this. Anyway, so Summer was kind of like just there. So we fast forward to 10 years, and she's now 18, and Fredbear's now 28. So yay, he's an adult. He is off in a trying to find a job the day that she meets Vincent, and Vincent comes in, and he's all dressed in purple. Like, he is the purple guy. Vincent is like the purple guy. Like, he has a purple hat, purple everything, besides his hair and stuff, you know, because he's human. Vincent is human. And he also goes with Vinny. So if you like in episode 1, like, and if I don't like talk about Vincent before episode 1 comes out and before I get all my stuff, Vinny is Vincent, not Victor, not Vixen. He is Vincent. There is also another character called Vixen, not Vincent. Vincent is I guess the purple guy. Vixen is an animatronic, but you won't meet him until like season 20, which does not exist yet. I'm still on season 8, so yeah. So anyway, so he's like knocking on the door, and he's not like, you know, knocking and like waiting. No, he's just standing there, literally pounding on the door, and Summer is in the restaurant, which is also their house. There's a second story to the building now that Fred made when they moved into the restaurant, because they did not want to live in their parents' house where the tragedy happened, because they were like, no, that's spooky. Spooky. That's no. We don't want to do that. So, they moved into Fredbear's family diner, and anyway, so Fred created a second floor, and that's where they live, is on the second floor. But Summer still does stuff on the first floor to keep it nice, because she has a dream of one day opening Fredbear's family diner, because she loves kids and she always wants to like have that perfect mother life. She wants to be a mother. That is her number one thing. And mind you, she's still in high school, so she's like, and she has no one. She doesn't talk to anyone. But yeah. So anyway, so we have Vincent just pounding on the door, and she's sweeping around the tables, and she looks up to see Vincent pounding on the door, and she's like, who is this guy? I don't know him. And we have Fredbear, who's off trying to find a job, and he's like, he's probably somewhere in Seattle, but yeah, and she's like, what do I do? Do I let him in, or do I not let him out? And so, or do I not let him in? And so she finally lets him in, and they talk, and she's like very hesitant to trust him, and he's like, and then he mentions their parents, Victor and Winter, and that really gets Summer's attention. Summer's like, how do you know my parents? Like, who told you about my parents? Like, because she doesn't understand that there's like newspapers and the internet and stuff. She's off the grid. Like, she doesn't know. She has no clue if the world exploded around her or not, because she is so isolated and so terrified of society and that stuff. So yeah, so anyway, she's like, how do you know my parents and stuff? And she's like freaking out, and he's like, calm down, like, I'm a foster person, like, I foster kids, and I take them in and I care for them as if they were my own. And she's like, I don't know if I can trust you, let me ask my brother, Fredbear. And he gets all tensed up because he doesn't like Fredbear. He's like, oh hell no, I don't like this guy. He's like, he's like, he will know like that I'm not like a foster person. He'll know that like I'm an animatronic guy, and that he'll know about how I want to correct Freddy and Bonnie and all these animatronics. And so he's like freaking out, and he's like, no, you can trust me. Your parents sent me to protect you, and protect you and your brother, and my name is Victor. And like, he uses her father's name, but he says that he's Victor's brother, Victor Jr., and like Victor the Second, not Victor Jr., but Victor the Second. And Summer's like, Victor the Second? And he's like, yes, your father is Victor the Third. And so he's like saying like all this stuff and everything, and like Summer is like actually like, okay, I can trust this guy. He seems to know a lot about my father and stuff. And so he's like, yeah, you can trust me. And so now I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but Summer was born with no ears, like no human ears. She has no ears, but she can read lips and like, you know, like feel people and like can like actually understand them. And so it's been like her one thing to hear, because to be a mother, like it's amazing to just like, you know, hear your child's voice and everything. And so she's like, okay, I can trust this guy. And then after a while, Victor notices, you know, that she can't hear, and then realizes she has no ears because she hides the fact that she has no ears. And so she's like cleaning one day, and like this is like years, like she's like around 22 now, and and Vincent was like, felt really bad that like he lied to her and everything. And so then you have the backstory of Vincent and everything like that. Now mind you, Vincent is still alive, so because we don't have summer, or we don't have Springtrap, and Vincent is not dead. We don't have the tragedy of Vincent yet. And Summer doesn't have her ears yet. So that is also a thing that you gotta understand. So I'm gonna stop the story here, because then it goes into, you know, how she got her ears and everything, because at this point now, after Vincent has said, this is me, I'm an animatronic creator, I create like animatronic gadgets and everything, and like I wanted animatronics like Freddy and Bonnie and Foxy and Chica and all these creatures. Then we go into how Summer got her ears and where they came from, and what's so significant about that, besides the fact that she has no ears. So I'm gonna leave this video here. These other videos, most of them will be longer than 5 minutes. Like I said, I was just goofing off and seeing what stuff, because this is that was my first upload, and so this is technically the first thing of my YouTube that is really serious and that it gets deep into my fanfic and my characters and everything, and so yeah, this is mostly based off of FNAF 3. I will have like FNAF 2 and like FNAF 1 and all that stuff. I will create that, but right now I'm really into Summer Trap and creating Fredbear and Summer's family, and like getting the Fredbears on tact and who they are and stuff. So my second shout out is to Yaku. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But check out his channel. He's Godzilla. He's like a Godzilla king of fanfic. So like check out his stuff. It's legit and he's really cool. and stuff. He's a much um more known YouTuber than I am. I just started like today, so yeah. Um, so I'm gonna let you guys go. See you, and as always, please stay safe, especially during this COVID stuff and everything. Oh, and say hi to my cat Crystal. Crystal, hi. Crystal. I don't know if you can see her. Oh, you can kind of see her. Anyway, she's a calico. Here. Come here, child. Come here. She says hi. She'll also star in Summer Trap. She'll put me. Hi. She's like adorable. She's like, why do you wake me up, Mom? That's not nice. She's like, that's not nice. So anyway, so that was my cat Crystal. She'll probably play a character. So anyway, go check out Yaku and check out the FNAF games made by Scott Coffin. And please stay safe. And as always, be nice to others. They'll have feelings. So bye.